Hello guys, and welcome back to episode... Oh, that's not going to work. Hey guys, Roasty here, and we are back playing Feed the Beast today. No, that's not going to work either. Hey guys, Roasty here, and we are back with episode 2 of our Feed the Beast Let's Play series. We're going to get some stuff done tonight. I cannot wait. Here we go. Alright guys, we're going to get straight into it today. My last episode I did a lot of rambling and going on and on and on about our Steve's Factory Manager, doing our sorting and whatnot in here, so I'm going to not even talk about that at all. It's all done. We're going to leave it alone. What I realized is I had built a bunch of stuff and didn't really explain what I had done very well. I was so focused on getting that inventory manager system all set up that I neglected a bunch of the other stuff that we had done. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and kind of go through, show you a few of the little things that I did. I think there's a couple of little neat things that I think you might enjoy that you probably don't know about. Well, if you do, then you do. If not, then you're going to learn something. First off, these fences. I had never seen them before, and they are pretty awesome. They are part of extra trees. They're low oak and spruce fence. You make them by mixing two different types of wood planks, and I'll show you how to do that. If we just go in here real quick, if we don't get the door shut in our face. So if you go in here and we'll grab some wood, you could do these with different types. Here's some here already all made up. We will do it with a bit of birch and oak wood. I cannot find these in the NEI. Let's try seeing if we can find it in the extra trees. You can, but it doesn't show you... Oh, it does. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome. I'm just an idiot, that's all. You can see all these different... oh yeah, it doesn't actually show you how to make these individual ones here, because I had to Google it. It shows you how to make the regular fences that Extra Trees has, but it doesn't show you how to make these really cool mixed ones. It's basically kind of like the same pattern as these have, but if you mix them up, I think if you go like this, 2 here and 2 here, and then put whatever you want to have in the middle like that, yeah, there you go. So if you take those... Yeah, see, that's pretty neat. There's different styles for them. As you saw in the NEI there, you've got all the different types, and you can't find those unless you Google them. I found them on the Extra Trees wiki that shows them. So if you go ahead and if you just Google Extra Trees fences, within the first couple links you should find the link to the wiki, and that'll show you how to make these. They're pretty neat. I had never seen those before. So that was done. I did that yesterday and didn't show you guys in the video, so that's a thing. I went through and added a few little glowstone nooks because it was a bit dark in here, so that's done. Whiskers has brought our grindstone inside and got us a charger, and in case you didn't know, you can use the cranks to charge those as well. I didn't know that, so I'm a big giant noob, so that's cool. What else did we get done? Oh, the door. I didn't show you guys the door. My buddy was asking me how you actually make this door. It is a carpenter's garage door, and I'll break this down so you could see it real quick, or I'll just drop my axe. Break this down. What you do... What happened there? Oh, weird. Oh, that's the actual material it was made out of. So if you place it down on the roof like that, it'll automatically bring itself down to the ground, and then you just right click it like you normally would with one of your carpenter's blocks, and that's the material. So those are pretty cool. You can make those as long as you want. If we go in and grab our hammer, I'll show you. You can... I think Whiskers is having a bit of a laugh there. Hi, how you doing? Nice dance, pal. If you go in here, you can change the different layout of it like you can with the normal carpenter's doors. There's a few different ones, so that's kind of cool. I made myself a golden bag of holding because I planned on doing a bit of mining and stuff, and I needed something to hold all my materials. I've also built a lumber axe because I went out and did a bunch of farming for wood. We have a hang glider. If you've never seen one of those, it's just some leather and sticks. I'll show you the recipe for that. You probably know it. If you're watching my videos, you've played modded before. So we'll go through hang glider. It's just glider wings. You make 2 of those, put it together with a stick in the middle, and that's you sorted. If you right click with it in your hand, if you jump off something here, and we'll go up here on the pumpkin. If you jump off, check that out. Awesome. So now we can get around a bit easier. So that's awesome. Whiskers is in the process of moving all his Britannia stuff away. Hi, pal. He's moving all his stuff away, so he's taking all... Oh, he's got his jetpack. Nice. I plan on doing that tonight. That's what we're going to do this episode, is get some power on the go and get our jetpack built so we can do a bit of exploring. So like I was saying, he has grabbed all his Britannia stuff, and I think he's moving up on the hill over there to kind of get out of the way. So that's what's going on with him. It's basically kind of just me and Spawn doing stuff. He's going to be focusing on his Britannia things, and he's got a little project going on over there. So it's just me and you guys for the next couple days here in Spawn. So like I said earlier, I want to get the power and our jetpack done tonight. And I also, hopefully we have enough time, I want to get the smeltery moved over to here. I want to build like a little blacksmith kind of area over here and get that all moved into here. Because I like building little kind of houses and huts and stuff like this. So we'll hopefully have enough time tonight to get that done. And we'll get the smeltery moved over after we get our jetpack and all that cool stuff done. So I'll quit rambling. I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to get a few little simple power stuffs and things set up and ready to go, and then I'll bring you guys back when that's all finished. So catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're getting ready to craft our generator. We're going to use these extra utilities furnace generators. They just run off of charcoal or coal, a couple different things. Mostly anything that you can burn in a furnace you can use in this furnace generator. So that's really easy to make. It's just a bit of iron and some redstone, and we're going to make one of those. We're also going to be making one of these hardened energy cells. I already crafted the leadstone energy cell. You go through, you need a bit of electrum to make, and I believe that is just a bit of silver and gold. We don't have any of these induction smelters or anything, so I actually went through and made the blend like this. You get a bit of pulverized silver and a bit of pulverized gold, and you get the electrum blend. So we've done that already. The leadstone energy cell frame is just lead, bit of glass, and some redstone, and you get that. And to craft that up, you use copper and your redstone conductance coil that you made with your electrum. So that is all done. You also need Invar to upgrade to the hardened energy cell. To get the Invar, I believe it is going to be iron. Let's see what it is here. I forgot what it was. It's iron and something else. There it is. It's iron and pulverized ferrous metal. If you put 2 bits of iron and ferrous like that, if it's the dust, it will craft the Invar blend, and then you just put that in a furnace. So if you grind, we'll just do that real quick here on camera just to show you. If you go over here, oh, that's the charger, numpty. If you go over here, you stick a couple pieces of iron in the grindstone, grindy, grindy, grindy. Grindy, grindy, grindy. We're almost there, I promise. There you go. And we will put, where's that bit of ferrous? We'll put a bit of ferrous in there as well, and grindy, grindy, grindy that. That shouldn't take as long because it's only the one piece. And if we come over here to our crafting table, here we'll do this one because this one's empty now. Ferrous metal at the bottom there, and then 2 iron dust over there, and you get your Invar blend. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make that up, and then you just chuck that into a furnace, and you should be good to go. We'll actually stick this, there's a fast one right here. Yeah, this one should go instantly. Yep, there you go. See, that's awesome. So that's how you get your Invar to surround your leadstone energy cell, and that will upgrade that to a hardened energy cell. So we've got that. We'll pull that bad boy out of there. We will stick the generator down and the energy cell down to that. Let's configure this. That should be our input. Let's see. Let's grab a block of coal. Bang that bad boy in there, and that should be charging that. Yeah, there you go. So we've got power. Pretty simple, only took me a few minutes. Now that we have this, what I want to do is I want to build an energetic infuser. So let's get that in there and we'll see what that's going to take us to get that made. Energetic infuser, oh yeah, quite a bit. We're going to need another leadstone energy cell. That's just the frame, so we don't need to make the actual one. Another reception coil, that's with gold instead of the Invar. A couple copper gears and a bit of silver. Yeah, we've got all that stuff. So I will get that, all the materials to craft that bad boy up, and I'll bring you back as soon as that's all ready to go. So back in a sec, guys. Okay guys, we are back, and I have got all the materials into our crafting station to make our energetic infuser. All this stuff is found in the NAI if you want to have a look, but this is going to be the crafting pattern for the actual infuser. Takes a couple of gears, a couple of these reception coils, and a machine frame. All that stuff's in the NAI. If you just click, we'll go to the machine frame. It's a tin gear with some iron and glass, copper gears, easy as peasy to make, and another leadstone energy cell frame. So that is all done. We'll go ahead and pull that bad boy out of there. What I'm going to do is use our awesome sorting and bang all this back into here. That should all auto sort itself except for the Invar because that's not done. So watch this. This should be pretty easy to make. We'll go Invar. Bam, right click on that and put that to or dictionary support. So if there's any other type of mod that uses that, it'll automatically pick that up. If we bang that in there, done. Awesome. So what we will do is we will put that bad boy right there and set this to output, and that should be charging up. Yep, so that is going to charge up. So as soon as we get our jetpack all made up, here I'll sleep real quick so that the boys don't have to wait on me. So once we get our jetpack all made up, all we have to do is bang it into that energetic infuser and it'll charge it up for us. So that is going to be our next step, is to get our jetpack ready. Here, let's put some more coal in here. We'll use a coal block because that goes a bit quicker. Actually, I'm going to bang up quite a few of those in there just so that'll charge itself up. So that's going to get charging while we are making our jetpack, and we are getting stuff done tonight, man. So I will bring you guys back in a second once I have all the materials and stuff made for our jetpack. I think we're going to just make the leadstone one. Let's see down here, what do these bad boys take to make? Leadstone jetpack. Right. Got loads of lead, leather strap, that's easy enough. Oh, I think we might have sulfur. Oh, I hope so. There was one in here. Yes. I think if I just put this... Oh, that's our only piece, man. Yeah, it gives us 2 sulfur ore. And I wonder if I can... A sag mill. Oh, I don't have a sag mill. Pulverizer as well. Oh, no. Well, I wonder how many we get if we bang it into the grindstone. Oh, and we can't. Right. It might be worth making a sag mill since that will give us 6. How many do we actually need? We need 1 for that. Right. So we need 1 for that. What do these take? Oh, quite a bit. Steam dynamo. I'm just sorry guys, I'm just double checking to make sure I don't need any more sulfur. No, you don't need it for that. That's lead, copper, and that's just that. Right, so what I am going to do then is I'm going to get that sulfur ore cooked up. You know what, I'm just going to bang it into this bad boy here. No, I can't even do that. Right. Alright, well what I am going to do then, I guess, is I am going to make... Well, we can make a pulverizer. The sag mill, which one's cheaper on RF? Right, they're both the same. Actually, no, the sag mill is more expensive to cook that. See, that's 2400 RF to cook the sag mill, and it's only 1600 RF. Or no, it's not. Sorry, noob guy. That's the blaze rods. It is the same. I was right the first time. So it costs 2400 RF to get that, but it gives you 6. So what I'll do is I will get a pulverizer made up. That's simple. Very kind of basic stuff for modded is a pulverizer. If you've never used a pulverizer before, I don't know where you've been living. So I guess I will get that made up as well. I've got quite a few machines to make, so I will leave you guys at it and quit my rambling, and I'll get that pulverizer made up, and I will also get all the materials and stuff made up for our jetpack. So once I get all that ready, I will bring you guys back and we will craft that bad boy up. Right, so back in a bit, guys. Okay guys, we are back and we're finally done crafting all of that. All the materials are in there all ready to go. These thrusters took a little while, actually. They're not the easiest. You got to go through and make all these dynamos. It's a bunch of gears. Not hard, to be honest with you. You're just shift clicking, but you're going through and making quite a few of them. So you've got a bunch of things to make. So those are all done. That's all in there. That's ready to go. We'll pull that out. For our sulfur, Whiskers had already made a sag mill up at his. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something with trees, and he's been farming trees. So he's got a sag mill that he's been using to make charcoal. So he let me borrow that for a bit. So that's all done. That's how I use how I got my sulfur. But 2 ore in there, and we got 6 for each one. So we've got a bunch of sulfur in there now. It's in here somewhere. There it is up there. So we've got a bunch of sulfur. Jetpack, we'll just bang that boy in here and that should charge up. Yes. Check us out. We should just be able to fly. Yeah, awesome. One thing is though, is we will take fall damage. So see if you come up here and you drop, see we keep taking fall damage. So we're gonna have to take a look at what we can use to negate that. I haven't really looked at any of the armor yet to see what we've got, but there's a bunch of stuff in here, and IC2 is in here, so you should have rubber boots. Rubber boots. Yeah, there's rubber boots from IC2 that we can make that will take some of that fall damage away. I'm not sure if we have any rubber, actually. Let's take a look and see if we've got any. I haven't seen any. Probably be in here. No, there's no rubber in there. No rubber in there, and there's none in our kind of spare chest. This is just kind of like all our random crap that we haven't organized yet. Right, so we've got rubber trees all over the place. We also have a few rubber tree saplings, so we can get those planted. I'll probably go through and make those rubber boots. The only other thing I can think of is... where are they? Let's see. Dark steel boots. Dark boots. That's what I'm after. I think you can use. I think you can use those dark steel boots or those dark boots. Here, let's just do this so we're not losing them every single time. So we'll go through dark boots. There they are. These are from Ender.io. If you put them into a anvil with the different materials that they say, if you make them empowered, you can keep adding upgrades into them, and you will get step, jump high, flippers, lets you walk on water, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything that will negate the fall damage. So we might just go with the rubber boots, but if we do that, we're going to have to go through and find some rubber trees. So maybe what I'll do is I will go through, plant a couple of those IC2 rubber trees, and I will get a tap going, and we'll get some rubber on the go. We might have a bit of rubber eye. We've got some resin, which we can put straight in here. No, I was hoping it would go in there. Yeah, there's some rubber there, so maybe we can just go ahead and do that now. So we'll go back to our boots. Let's see, rubber boots. We need 6. How many did we get? Oh, of course, we're 1 short. Brilliant. So I will go and I will farm a bit of rubber to stop taking damage. I think you still do take damage. It just takes most of it away. I think there's one right here. You know what we'll do is I will quit rambling here and I'll stop here. I'll make a tree tap. I'll show you how to do that in case you don't know how to make that actually. Just want to make sure the boy hasn't made any yet. Fuel delivery, right? He has brought awesome. So he's got a bunch of charcoal. I think that's what he's been doing over there, is messing with tree farms and stuff. So he just brought us a bunch of charcoal that we can bang into our generator, and that should be enough to get our machines going. So this bad boy is charging up. Our energetic infuser is fully charged. Let's see. And we still got quite a bit, but 25,000 RF is not a lot when you're flying about. So we're gonna have to upgrade that. It's the same kind of upgrade system as thermal expansion. So let's go back to jetpacks, right? So right now we're just rocking the leadstone jetpack. If we want to upgrade to the hardened jetpack, see, it has the same type of tier system as thermal expansion. So you go to hardened, then reinforced, and then to the resonant. The resonant's going to take enderium, which we don't have any ender pearls. We might be able to get this one on the go. It takes electrum, and yeah, we might be able to do that. Maybe I'll do that. Invar, yeah, that's just more electrum and Invar. What are these? More Invar. That's a lot of Invar. I don't think we have enough stuff to do all that, so we might have to leave that until later on. But we have enough now to where we'll be able to explore, especially here. I'll show you this, especially with the hang glider. So see, if we come up here, we just fly straight up, and then we'll mostly be using the hang glider. So we just fly, 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 and then we'll bam. And then if you hold shift, you get a bit of a boost there. So that is kind of a really, really, really fast way of flying about. See, we can get around really, really quick. Oh, and we're glitched out. Awesome. There we go. And we can use that to negate our fall damage until we get our boots on the go. Because if we just hit the hang glider real quick, oh, we missed it. But if you hit your hang glider real quick, then it'll catch you right before you hit the ground and you won't be taking damage. So let's try that again. I see, you can just drop that real quick. So we don't really need the rubber boots at the moment as long as we're careful. Oh, I love you too, Wildy. As long as we're careful, we should be able to not take too much fall damage, and we'll be able to explore a bit. The reason I wanted to get my jetpack going is because I haven't explored around here at all. I have gone up on this other side of this huge crag right here. Holden is kind of dug into the side of the cliff over there. So that's all I've really done, is I've gone up there and I've walked around. If you look at our mini map here, or not our mini map, but our actual map, I've kind of gone around this way right here and gone around that big crag. It's a giant. It's you could see all the different chunks. See, every one of those squares is a chunk, and it's took me a while to get around it because you can't climb over it because it's huge and massive, and it's pretty much straight up for the most part. You can kind of get up there, but without any like building materials to block yourself up and pillar up, it's really difficult to get to the top, so you can't go straight over it. So I've gone around, and that's what I did with my lumber axe, is I just kind of went around, and as I was going through here, I was just knocking down trees and came around here. I think Holden's like down in here somewhere. He's either in here on this plane or kind of like up in here. That might be him there. That might be him in here. So he's kind of up inside that crag area. This looks like it's flat, but it's actually kind of high up there. It's a really neat little biome. We'll go over there and check it out because I want to show you guys his base and what he's got going on over there. But back to what we were talking about, I want to get my jetpack going because I want to have a bit of a wander around and see if we can find a spot for our base. Because we're not going to stay here and spawn forever. We always kind of want to get away, because as soon as we start getting loads of machines and stuff on the go, that's when all the lag and all that stuff starts coming in, and you don't really want to be around everybody else because they're going to be doing the same thing that you're doing. So if you're piled on top of each other, then you guys are just adding lag and lag and lag on top of each other, and I get kind of anal about my FPS and stuff when I'm building my base. I don't like to add a bunch of stuff that's going to make my game real choppy and unenjoyable. So that's why I wanted to get my jetpack on the go. We probably don't need to go crazy with it. We don't need to upgrade it too much. So we might be able to stick with this leadstone one for a while, and maybe we'll just make like a little energy cell to where we can carry it around in our golden bag of holding, and then that way when it runs out we can just recharge it. So at the moment, I mean, that's what we wanted to get done first, was get the machines and the power done so we can get our jetpack, and that's all finished. So this stuff can stay here and spawn, and whenever we need to come back, oh yeah, I think he's just showing off. He must have been over there doing some stuff. So I spent the last 10 minutes making all these machines and grinding away at making gears and leadstone stuff, and he's got all this stuff here already. It would have been nice. I mean, he let us borrow his sag mill, but that's alright. Here, should we go fight this guy? Need some monster jerky. Oh, if you don't know how to make monster jerky, you just take your rotten flesh that you get from the zombies and you put it on these drying racks, and the drying racks are just 3 planks. So if you come over here, you make planks, right? And it's planks just along the bottom like that, and you get a drying rack and you can hang stuff on them. That's what we've got, like our potions and stuff hanging. But if you just hang your rotten flesh up there, give it a few minutes, it'll turn it into monster jerky, and you can use your zombie flesh to eat. So it's a really cool way of getting food and stuff in the beginning. So that's what I've been chomping on for the past couple days. Whiskers has made us hamburgers. I really want to get into Pam's Harvest Craft because there's a bunch of cool different types of food and stuff that you can make. Here, let's see if we can, oops. Let's see if I could just show you real quick. We'll go at mod Pam's and see if that comes up. Oh, what's going on here? Did I do that wrong? Let's just put Pam's in there. That should come up. Here's Pam's here. What is that? Cool. Right. Sorry. So you can see like they've got all these different foods. Like look at the bunch of different cakes and stuff. Let's see if we can find. There you go. There's like all these hamburgers and BLTs and a bunch of different stuff. So I kind of want to get into that. I wanted to mess with it before, but it was already kind of late game by the time I found out about it, and I didn't really need it because I had food already. So since it's early game, we might start messing with Pam's a bit. But I'll leave it alone. Sorry, I got into a bit of a tangent there. So we've got our jetpack done. We've got our machines done. I wanted to get the smeltery moved over to here, and I want to build a kind of a little like blacksmith station. That way we can move all our stuff in there, and we've got our tables and everything, and it's safe, you know. So if you're waiting, the only time I've ever died was I was sitting over here AFK waiting for my stuff to smell. I just went to the bathroom real quick. Uh-oh. Right, he's away. I went to the bathroom real quick and left myself kind of chilling here, and a creeper came around the corner back here and exploded. It exploded in the water, so it didn't break anything, but I died, so that's the only time I've died. So I want to get all this stuff moved over. I wanted to try and get that done tonight. It's getting a bit late, but I'm off work tomorrow, so there's plenty of time. What I'll do then is I'll cut it here. I'll see how much time we have left for the episode. And hopefully we'll be able to get this smeltery moved over, but we're not going to be able to do that till we get the blacksmith set up. So I might leave that till the next episode. Like I said, I don't know how long this has been running, so I'll stop there and I'll check and see what the time's like. Give me your hat. Yeah, nice one. Sorry. So I'll cut here, I'll go check the time, and then I'll bring you guys back in a sec and find out what we're going to be doing next. Unfortunately, guys, we are out of time, so we are going to have to leave it at that for this episode. We did get a lot of stuff done, though. We got our jetpack all made up. We have our machines ready to go in there. You could see our energy cell and our generator and our infuser to charge our jetpack, so things are getting done, and that is awesome. Progress is good. So I will leave you guys there. If you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you're new, then hit that subscribe button because it helps support the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, boys.